Hi everybody, Rick here from Paxos Travel Guide, and this week on my YouTube channel Paxos Travel Guide I will be talking about the blog post titled "What is a day trip from Parga to Paxos really like?" Now I need to make a correction to that. It's a day trip from Parga to Antipaxos and then to Paxos. It's a good trip actually, and believe it or not, €20 each, which I think is fantastic value. Anyway, let's get back to the blog post, which was published, nearly got my letters mumbled up then, last week. So hopefully you're familiar with the Paxos Travel Guide website, so you know where Paxos is. You might not know where Parga is. Here it is. There's Paxos, Antipaxos, and it's just across the water. We booked the trip with twll, who we booked the holiday with, and like I say, €20 each. Didn't seem worth expending the time and energy and effort in that boiling heat to find a cheaper booking, because €20 is absolutely fine. Where did the boat go from? The main jetty in Parga. Here it is, and actually I've circled here the twll office in the centre of Parga. So that is exactly where the boat called Captain Hook 2 goes from. Captain Hook 2, we'll get onto that, it's a big boat. Here we go. I was going to produce a map showing the routes, but this is from the day trip leaflet, which I have a scan. In fact, I have this thing here, which I haven't done it yet, I will scan and include on the blog post everything you need to know about the trip. Well, it's not everything you need to know. This video is everything you need to know. This is just a little leaflet. I'm going to put a PDF of it so you can download it if you want. So where do we go? Parga to Antipaxos, Butumi Beach, across the back of Paxos to the Blue Caves, and then into Chaos, then back to Paxos. Back to Parga. I know, I've been talking about Paxos too much. How long is the day trip? The boat leaves Parga at 10 AM on the dot. Returns at 6:30 PM. It's a long day. A lot of time out on the boat, a lot of time in the sun. It's wonderful. I'll tell you how to get the best seats on the boat, which we didn't, but basically get there early, go to the front of the boat, go up the steps to 3 pairs of deck chairs at the very front with nobody standing in front of you. One downside is you will have a lot of people stood next to you taking photographs, selfies, videos, and being generally annoying. It's okay, I can say that, I'm English, we don't like people, remember. What you need to take with you might sound obvious, but breakfast, towels to sit on, sun cream, swimming goggles. You need to have swim stops, you'll need them, trust me, and it's lovely water. Cash? Yeah, I know, like I need to tell you to take cash. Sorry, that wasn't meaning for this to be so patronising. Water, and make sure you get refills of water in Chaos, because it's melting hot on the boat. And the enthusiasm to swim with a large number of strangers. Now I'll show you a photograph of exactly what I'm talking about. It's a sight. So we've talked about the boat, Antipaxos. This is what it looks like. I'm going to scroll down. Lovely, lovely, lovely blue water, blue sky. It's nice and clear and warm. That's people going swimming. Now if you fancy joining that, I didn't. I went down, I was going to do it. I changed my mind, went back and sat with Nikki, and I thought, actually, I'm melting hot and I want to go in the sea, and I've got my waterproof iPhone case and I want to do underwater videos. If you look over here, there's no one there. Everyone's gone this way. There's massive people here. So I jumped in. You're jumping down the steps here, which is carnage in itself, and I went over there and I was fine. Now that is that's a screenshot of my underwater video, would you believe? And I've got a link to, I've just seen a typo, 360 video from the sea, showing SHWONIG. That needs changing. Swimming from the Captain Hook to Antipaxos land. Blue Caves, wonderful sight. I've actually driven a small hire boat there. Check out the post about renting a boat on Paxos and you'll find out all about it. I'll probably link to it somewhere because I'm good at that kind of thing. And this is the boat in the cave, which, yeah, they all do it, everyone does it, but I'm always in awe of these people who take these large boats into a cave. Swim stop, didn't do it. It just did not appeal, so Nikki and I sat on our seats on the top deck of the boat. A little bit grumpy, not going to lie, she just sat there, there was noise, lots of people around, we just sat there and baked. And then we went off to Chaos, passing my favourite place. This is photographed from the land, Tripitos Arch. I've written a post about this, which is my favourite thing to do on Paxos. There's a video of us going along here with Tripitos Arch on the left, and I've got to be honest with you, it's not as impressive from the sea as it is from the land. It was a little bit lost in the cliffs. Nobody else knew it was there, just me, obsessive me with my obsession about Paxos. So I sailed past it, everyone was absolutely oblivious to it apart from me, and I took that video. It was a good thing really because there was nobody in the way. Link to the post, Tripitos Arch, my number one thing to do on Paxos. Put Tripitos Arch into Google and I'm number 3. Not happy about that, work to do there, need to be number 1. And then I've done another video, more videos, because that's what everybody wants, of the boat arriving in Chaos. I was going to video the walk, but no need really. And then the place where you get gyros, euros. Everyone tells me a different way of pronouncing it, which I really should learn for next time I go there. Here it is, with a beer. €3.50 for this wonder, available in minutes. It's harder to get a table than it is to get the food. It's harder to pay for the bill than it is to get a table. There's just constantly people in and out. That's what it's called, Ogyros ton Paxon. I don't think it's called that, but I couldn't work out what it was really called. But on the waterfront, in the central square bit, you'll see a church. Walk up to the church, walk past the church, and you'll see this place. Can't miss it. Even I can't miss it, that says. And shopping in Chaos, jewellers, t-shirts, we have business to do, you can read about that. I did some other videos while I was there, including one about the 2019 bus timetables and an updated list of taxi drivers and phone numbers, which you can find at the bus stop, which is brilliant. Yeah, getting back on the boat. I don't need to go on about it now, but when we got off the boat, we walked to the taxi rank, taxi back to the hotel, walked into the hotel room. We'd forgotten our shopping. Our shopping was on Captain Hook 2. I put my walking shoes on, went straight down to the jetty, which is a 15-minute walk when you're walking quite quickly, which at my age is a challenge on its own. In the meantime, Nikki phoned the restaurant that we sat the night before, Delizzi, number 1 ranked in Paxos, and very, very good, I have to say, and asked if they could go and get our shopping from the boat, which, bless them, they did. So I got down to Delizzi, got the bag, thanked them for it, and reserved a front row table for the night after, so we could come back and give the very nice waiter some financial thank you. So that was it. Parga to Paxos and back via Antipaxos. Very good day trip, €20 each. It's a long day, but well worth it. And if you've never been to Paxos, and you're going to Parga, I can strongly recommend it. Thank you for watching this video. It's been 10 minutes, I've gone on a bit, but that's how much I liked it really. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Paxos Travel Guide. Please check out my website, Paxos Travel Guide, and I will conclude by saying, as we do in Greece, Yamas. I know it's not open, but I need it for every week, don't I?